So here's the deal. Randomized Nuzlocks can be a great way to add some spice and variety to your Nuzlocks by giving you brand new encounters and enemy teams. The one downside to them is that it kind of takes away the strategy part of it all. I started wondering the idea of basically combining the two. This is when I started to think about doing a half-randomized Nuzlocke. Basically, you only randomize the wild Pokemon, but keep the enemy trainers the same. Let's see what this half-randomized Nuzlocke has in store for us. Nidoran meal is not something that we normally can play in Emerald, and I think that's part of the point of this being randomized, is to work with new Pokemon, right? So we have Axpair, the Paris, Eonoli, the Zigzagoon, and we have everything in our party here. Huge. Huge! Let's go! Hello, and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald half-randomized hardcore Nuzlocke. Last time, we got some pretty cool new encounters. We had one unfortunate death in the form of Eonoli, the Zigzagoon, against Roxanne. That being said, we were able to keep all our other encounters, which is pretty cool. We were able to save Tux's life. First things first, we have to bid farewell to Eonoli here. Eonoli, thank you very much. You know, looking back at the fight against Roxanne, Nosepass never even attacked the Paris, so in a way, this kind of feels like it was for nothing, but at the same time, that safe switch was very valuable, and I don't regret the way that I went about that. We're going to bring back Breedel for now. I don't think we can evolve Feebas at this point in time, so I think we're just going to let Cleo Tim here chill in the box for a bit. Once we get to Dewford Town, we'll be able to have the old rod, and when fishing up new encounters, they obviously won't necessarily be water-type Pokemon, they'll just be brand new encounters, but we should be able to get one in Dewford Town, one in the route that's above Dewford Town, and then one in the cave. Pico! I believe this is another Poochyena situation, which if that's the case, I think Dig Nikon can kind of go to town. Let's give Sight Got here an Oranberry. If having access to essentially limitless berries, I like to kind of just throw on an Oranberry or a Citrus Berry just while out in the field, if not calculating for upcoming trainers on routes or specific Pokemon and specific enemy trainers. So let's just go ahead and try for a double kick here. That'll do it. All right, Dig Nikon. Is 16 when it evolves? It is. All right. We're seeing Nidoran male evolve into a glorious Nidorino. Nice. All right. Clutch. Can't wait to pick the crap out of BRAWLY's gym. I feel like that's kind of all the more reason why, too, that I feel pretty good about choosing Nidoran male and that evolutionary line as a starter, because it evolving at level 16, it feels very traditional to the starters where they normally evolve at level 16 or around level 16. And I feel like we'll get Nidoking at a pretty normal stage in the process. Again, it's nice to not randomize the items because I know there's at least one Moonstone in Meteor Falls. There probably is at least another one somewhere, but that's just somewhere where I know we can go to it, pick it up, we'll use it whenever it's appropriate to do so because we have to check the level up movesets and see when it's the right time to evolve it, but it's nice knowing that it's there. Get the letter to deliver to Steven. Also, are we good on healing items, generally speaking? Well, if by good you mean one potion, then yeah, sure, we're good. Just 2 potions. Oh, how are we on Pokeballs? 11? I feel like we might as well. Even if it makes us broke. Something else that I did in the settings was that I made it so that every Pokemon can learn all HM moves, which I know sounds weird, but if everything is randomized, you can't necessarily know 100% where a certain HM Mon will be, right? And between that and it being a Nuzlocke where I can only catch first Pokemon in every route, I thought it would make things a little easier just to have every Pokemon learn every HM move. That way we don't have to be like hunting for specific Pokemon and make our lives more stressful. But that being said, we do have the ultimate HM Pokemon. If we're okay with kind of allowing this, but just kind of using the dead carcass of our old friend. This is usually what I do in terms of just like having an extra Pokemon, especially for monotype challenges, just having this like extra Pokemon here that's just kind of helping out with the HMs along the way. Obviously, putting it on our team doesn't mean that we can actually use it in battle, but I think I'm willing to be okay with this. If you strongly disagree, you can let me know, but I think as long as I don't use it in battle, it's not like a huge deal necessarily. So coming through here, we're going to get access to what I believe is the Miracle Seed. Okay, Miracle Seed, very nice. Alright, so, and what do we have here? Pokeball. Alright, cool, great. So yeah, again, not randomizing the items, I don't mind it. But, you know, everyone likes to do their Nuzlocks and they're randomizing differently, so do whatever makes it the most fun for you. Dewford Town, away! Alright, so now we are in Dewford Town. So if we talk to this fine gentleman here, we will get the good old Rod. So that means some new encounters. Let's box up Yanoli for now. I want to change the... Whoa. I want to change the wallpaper here. Something that's just, like, nice, you know? Nice, or wait, actually, you know what? Beach, that's what I like to do. Yeah, retired on the beach. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna lead with Axepear. When do you evolve? It's not for a while, right? 24. That's not that far away, honestly. That's not gonna be before this level cap, which I believe is 19? Yeah, 19. Okay. I think we can bring everyone up to level 16. I think that'll be fine. I don't think we'll over-level. Very nice. We have everyone up at level 16. Let's go ahead and register our Old Rod. And let's fish up some new encounters. Oh, so we have Dewford, Route 107, Route 106. Okay, so we have 4 new encounters right now. This will be fun. So let's start fishing up, shall we? 4 new encounters before the second gym is pretty nice. See if any of them are helpful for us against the fighting types. Alright, so our encounter for Dewford Town is... Yeah, cool. Level 5, you have Absorb, you have Poison Sting, so we gotta be careful with that. And you also have Leer. I feel like 1 Poison Sting will be fine. I really want to get off this Stun Spore. Great, okay. I feel like from here, we're probably okay to start throwing Pokeballs. You do have Poison Sting, you also have Absorb, right? So let's go over to Dignicon, who can resist both Poison Sting and Absorb, and I think we can just start throwing Pokeballs. Very nice. Alright, cool. We have a Cacnea. We have a Cacturn. We're going to do CC Nature. So we can come over to this route here for another encounter. I don't think that anyone took any damage here. No, okay. So I think we can do the same method here. Lead with Axepear. See what we find. Alright. Our encounter here is... Okay, that's a dude. Okay. Alright. Part of me wonders with the similar strength if it more or less limits the options of Pokemon. Like, is there only there are only so many Pokemon that can be randomized into something else, you know what I mean? Oh! Okay. And it has Intimidate. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's the thing. Dope encounter, but does it have Roar? I've had this issue before with Growlithe. Yeah, it has Roar. God. Okay, it also has Ember. If I was leading with anyone aside from Axe Pear, I would just chuck a Great Ball right now, right? If it uses Ember, it very likely could kill Axe Pear because Axe Pear is quad weak to fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to someone who can feasibly tank an Ember, which I think I'm just gonna go to good old Dignikon. And assuming that it doesn't use Roar, I will then chuck a Great Ball on the next turn. I could just YOLO it and chuck the Great Ball, but especially after the clutch performance against Roxanne, I just don't want to endanger Axe Pear like that, so just don't use Roar. Don't use Roar. Okay, see? So, like, that could have been really bad. That could have been the end of Axe Pear right there. So let's just chuck a Great Ball and pray. Oh my god, wow! Woo! Oh, wow. Great, we got a Growlithe. So let's look up anagrams for Arcanine. Annie Sarah. I like Annie Sarah. Now it's kind of like, it almost doesn't even matter too much what we get on the other two routes in the route and the cave, because this right here is a pretty nice encounter. Before we move on to the two new encounters, I want to just check out our new pals here. Careful Nature, plus special defense, minus special attack. Minus special attack is rough for Cacnea, but that's fine. Hasty! Hasty Growlithe, Hasty Arcanine. I know that that's plus speed and minus defense. Let's go! Skip Bloom! This is where it's helpful that Spore moves work on grass types, because I believe it was Gen 6, or it was in future generations anyway, where they changed it so that Spore moves don't work on grass types. But so I think we could just start chucking some Pokeballs here. Thank you. Flew from PJ. Sure. Alright. Ooh, we gotta be careful here. Okay, so we got the Route 106 encounter. Normally, there are some different encounters on different levels, but obviously we have no way of knowing what is on each level, so we might as well just go for something on this floor. Let's pick up the handy-dandy Flash HM here. Then we'll run around and see what our encounter is. Nothing to scoff at. Raticate is a great Pokemon, especially if it has Guts, which I forget if it's guaranteed to have Guts or Runaway. So Guts is obviously the superior ability. So see, that's the thing, right? Because if I Stun Spore it and it starts using Tackles, I mean, it's level 6, so it's not really going to be even doing that much. I almost kind of feel like we can just throw a Pokeball. Easy. Great. Alright, we have Raticate. Aritecta. Alright, so that'll do it for our encounters. Technically, we can make our way to Steven and give him the letter, and then that can allow us to go to Slateport, where we can get new encounters. I feel pretty good about the encounters that we have that we can use against Brawly. I just kind of feel like we could probably make do. I think let's clear through the gym first, and, you know, battle some trainers in there, just make sure that, like, you know, our Pokemon are in tip-top shape to handle the gym and to handle fighting types. And if we feel like we could take on Brawly with what we have, we'll do that. But if we feel like we could use some extra encounters, then we can certainly do the whole go to Steven, go to Slateport, get some new encounters. Let's bring in Breedel. You have Tackle. The only reason I'm considering you is because of the resistance, the fighting type resistance. But you don't really get, you get Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, Poison Powder, but like, you know what? You never know. Maybe the status moves will come in handy. I kind of feel like Ego Gear isn't gonna really do anything for us here. Since the level cap is 19, it's not gonna evolve before we take on BRAWLY, so I think let's bring on Flufum PJ. I don't know if I'm gonna get over that nickname. Alright. So, and also I want to actually Dostux is a good lead because it also has Protect. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so Black Belt to Cow. Alright, we're fine. You do have Karate Chop. I think we can Sleep Powder here. It's fine. Okay. Try again. Very good. Alright. I think we could just go ahead and go over to, yeah, let's go over to Dostux here. Alright. Easy enough. Maybe double battle? No. Okay. I'm not minding this Skiploom as a lead, just to kind of test the waters. Lay down a Sleep Powder. Money. We're good to send out Dostux because it's just fighting type moves, which we quad resist. Yeah. Cool. Nice and easy. A little bit more. Are we at BRAWLY here? Yes. But I kind of want to... Oh. Well, alright. I feel like after this, we'll probably have enough vision or whatever to make our way back to BRAWLY without encountering the other trainers. And even if we accidentally do, then probably wouldn't be a big deal. But alright, so you have Confusion, Special Defense 28, 26. Okay, because I was kind of debating between 39, 40. Oh, you have a lot more HP though. You know, let's try Annie-Sarah. Let's try it. Intimidate would be nice if it actually had an attacking move, or if it had a physical move, but it does not. And it just brought itself back to neutral anyway. Could try for a bite. Oh my god, okay. Could try for a bite, just to see if we can get a flinch. No, okay. You don't have an attacking move. You don't have a physical move, right? You have Bide. I mean, I feel like this is a pretty safe kill here. Oh, okay, so if it actually used Bide... Right, Bide is the physical move, but if you know how to play around Bide correctly, then it's never an issue. We can see well enough in order to get back to BRAWLY, right? We'll just take our time coming back in here, but yeah, I think we're good to start preparing for BRAWLY. So Dostux can handle this Machop pretty well. It seems like no matter what, we should be able to take it out before it can, even if it goes for Seismic Toss, one right after the other, we should be able to take it out before it's able to kill us. Seismic Toss can't crit, so that shouldn't be an issue. So we would take it out, and then if Meditite comes in after that, then if we're in good health, I think we just go for Gust and just try to take it out, and if not, then we can switch over to Breedel. That's a good sort of quad resist with the Focus Punch. There's also someone like Nidorino, Dignicon, which Peck is actually doing... That's actually a pretty good amount of damage there. Focus Punch is... Whoa, Focus Punch is doing way more than I would expect. I guess because it has the pure power, that's why. So that's all the more reason why it'll be important to bring in Breedel. I think we would just have to be careful because technically Focus Punch can crit kill. It has a 12.5% chance to crit kill Dignicon. The Jolly Nature is coming in clutch, allowing us to outspeed the Meditite, so that's nice. It's a good thing it doesn't have confusion. Let's say we just are kind of riding it out with Dos Tux here, and Makuhita comes in. It's a good thing this Makuhita doesn't have Seismic Toss, because honestly, this is pretty nice that it's just like straight up quad resisting, or that Dos Tux is quad resisting all of its moves. Like, this is such minimal damage that it's able to do, honestly. I think that really where it could get a little shaky is if we have bad luck with the way that it times out with them Chop healing itself with Potion, or, you know, BRAWLY using Potion, and then like it just keeps using Seismic Toss against the Dos Tux, and we're in really low health, and we're put into a position where we could really use it, but we can't. Alright, yeah, I honestly feel pretty good about this. I think that also we only need to put on Oran Berries for everyone, so I think let's give this a shot. I'm BRAWLY, Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Let me see what you're made of. Alright. BRAWLY leads with Machop. The main thing to worry about here is Seismic Toss. It needs a 4-hit KO in order to kill Dos Tux. Confusion hits is a guaranteed 3-hit KO, so we should be able to outkill this. Okay, so it actually might be a 2-hit KO. Bulk up here is good. That means it's not getting any damage off on us. So let's just go ahead for another Confusion. It might not kill, but we'll just have to find out. Okay, alright, Machop is down. Honestly, the Seismic Tosses from Machop were one of the main threats. But with Meditite here, as long as we continue to attack, it won't be able to get off a Focus Punch. It might try to... It's probably going to go for screens, maybe Bulk Up. Bulk Up would actually be ideal. Okay. So now I'm not 100% sure if Gust will kill because of the defense boost. There's a chance here that Gust won't kill, but I think I want to go ahead and use it anyway. Okay. Good thing we did because of the Focus Punch. Honestly, even if we get him to waste a potion, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Alright. Meditite goes down. We're in great shape against the Makuhita. Makuhita comes out. We resist the hell out of this thing. So I think we could just go ahead and go for Confusion. Okay, that's good HP there. Because we're gonna activate its Oran Berry on this next Confusion, but that's fine. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay. Hit yourself. Do it. Yes! Alright, well, I guess that'll do it. Pretty uneventful second gym badge, but we did it. We got the second gym badge in this half-randomized Nuzlocke. I know already that, you know, Dos Tux is notorious for completely walling this gym. I'd rather be safe than sorry, but I'm glad that it worked out, that we didn't have any really bad luck there. Dos Tux is obviously an incredible Pokemon, so I'm glad we were able to just basically solo sweep that gym. And yeah, feels great. Alright, so now that we have the second gym badge, we can clear through Granite Cave, and once we deliver the letter to Steven, we'll be able to head over to Slateport, get some new encounters, work our way up to Mauville City. But yeah, I feel like this has been a pretty good episode, so thank you so much for watching and for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up to date.